Madison Square Garden is one of the most iconic venues in all of sport, not only home to the Rangers of the NHL and the Knicks of the NBA, but over the years it's hosted all the greats. Remember 1974, the fight? Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier, Smokin' Joe won. The Dice Man cometh. Andrew Dice Clays told jokes there, sold it out not once but twice. The only comedian who's ever done that. And when it comes to music, the list of superstars who have graced the stage is endless. Everybody from Led Zeppelin to Lady Gaga. Now, MSG has a new claim to fame. Ready for it? The greatest fans in all of darts. Yes, we love New York today on High Roller Radio. Bullseye in the Big Apple, baby. Surely was a tungsten extravaganza. The 2022 U.S. Darts Masters, 8 PDC stars against 8 of North America's best, and the North American Championship, the winner booking their spot at Alley Pally. Darts in New York City, though, in terms of mainstream sports, it's way down the list. Hockey, baseball, football, basketball, they take top billing, not darts. How would the fans react? Well, like the Rangers vying for the Stanley Cup, they rose to the occasion and seemingly loved every minute of it. How about Peter Wright, turned up in a New York taxi dart shirt, brilliant, then offered Danny Baggish a lift across the stage, pure theatrics. The two then officially got the party started by dancing in unison. Jules Van Dongen was dancing too, loud and proud on his entrance. Techno tungsten right there. Danny Lobby got some love. The life-size cardboard cutout. Pretty sweet. We had an MVG mob scene. Michael Van Gerwin, the 3-time world champ, a big hit in the Big Apple. New Yorkers loved him, and he responded in kind. Autographs, and then the salute. Cheers to MSG. Loving it, tweeted Mick Dillon, a diehard who was double streaming darts and hockey. That's called optimal viewing pleasure. Yes, the atmosphere was terrific. They came from far and wide to take in the action, and more than a few bevies, no doubt. All the way from England, this guy's sign reads, at long last. Canadians Doug McKillop and Marley Martell made the trip. They crossed the border. Let's go NYC, the tweet reads. Marley showing off a great sign here. Up the Canadian lad, she said. As for Doug, well, he was enjoying a very expensive beer. More on that in a minute. Chug it down, sir. Nicely done. He got that down just in time to find a spot on the rail for the walk-ons. F&A, he tweeted, with his best Canadian accent implied. How about this? Up close and personal with another crazy Canuck, Matt Campbell. Even got the hand clap, and like that, the Ginger Ninja was off. Made it to the venue, reported Greg Heim. The Demolition Man goes by at the Hammer Wheels on Twitter. He's a big-time darts fan and rode the train in from New Jersey. First, he gave us a shot of the venue. Pretty nice, right? The Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. Then, he posted some pics of the signs he'd be waving around, like this one. Darting Nirvana, the 177, 171, 153 9-darter, perfection. Or this one. Now, it should be noted, Heim's a mathematician. When you do the math here, yes, you guessed it, 180. Definitely an American crowd, he said on first impression. A lot of people around us are newbies. A short time later, he continued, this crowd is insane. People chanting, let's go Rangers, and USA chants like the 1980 Miracle on Ice. I got a Scottish guy a few rows behind me explaining things to the intoxicated, loud, newbie Americans. And then he used just 3 words to get his point across. Absolutely electric atmosphere. Championship Darts Circuit CEO Peter Cetera agreed with that sentiment almost exactly. By the way, there is Mr. Cetera with Leonard Gates, the newly minted North American champion. Gates off to the World Championships for the very first time. Congratulations, sir. Yes, it was electric. Expensive, too. As we talked about earlier, the only drawback, perhaps, the cost of beer. $20 a can, said Heim. Yikes. Even still, they were partaking like it was New Year's Eve. Warren Allsworth chimed in with his hot take. The North American Championship, he said, has been more enjoyable than any of this year's Premier League nights. Wow, big statement. James Robinson concurred. So many great games, he added. Definitely makes me want to go next year. Gutted to have missed it, tweeted the Thorn. Josh at Congra Dart said, more PDC events in the USA, please. This is a lot better than some of the other stuff we watch. And hear to that. All of this, of course, great news to organizers. I don't want us to get too far over our skis, said Cetera, but this weekend was simply amazing. The crowd energy exceeded even our highest expectations. I cannot wait to be back next year. Everything first class, agreed McKillop, and yes, kudos to all involved. It raises the question, does the USA have the greatest fans in all of darts? The answer to that has got to be yes, especially after we spotted this sign in the crowd. And yes, we do. Do we ever? Everybody loves New York today on High Roller Radio.